Oklahoma tonight, direct hit, the Twister outbreak, and it is incredible to believe it was just less than 2 weeks ago we were standing there in Moore, Oklahoma. Straight to the images coming into ABC News at this hour, and this is the storm chaser video that speaks volumes about the fear in that same community again tonight. Oklahoma City and the surrounding suburbs warned at rush hour their time that these tornadoes were not only heating up but were touching down and heading toward many of the communities in that area. We do know tonight that Moore, Oklahoma, that same community, has been hit again. Norman, Oklahoma, suffering damage as well, and many of the suburbs in Oklahoma City tonight. This is the video coming into us, storm chaser footage, and there you can see the dark sky, the thunder and lightning descending upon Oklahoma City tonight. I did speak with the governor a short time ago. She told me it is too early to say whether or not there have been injuries, but it's almost a certainty tonight. There are descriptions of the interstates at rush hour, a chaotic scene as those alerts came out right at the rush hour, the peak of the rush hour travel on a Friday evening there in Oklahoma City. I want to bring in meteorologist Ginger Zee, who's been reporting into ABC News throughout the evening. And Ginger, when we came on to the east for World News earlier this evening, we could see the skies darkening as you were on the air. This was moving in quickly, and you knew this was going to be powerful all over again.
Right. We've been seeing this setup for days. We were actually talking about it last weekend, David. The jet stream is so energetic, and especially today, the atmosphere is so volatile. And boy, it was ready to erupt, and it did. It first started as 3 separate thunderstorms that were severe warned within 30 minutes of developing. All of a sudden, they started turning right, and that's when we know they're going to go tornadic. That happened in El Reno, just west of Oklahoma City, and the moment that happened, I said, we have got to get south. We were chasing those storms too, but eventually we just got to safety. And then we watched a second, and eventually a third tornadic supercell track from west to east right through Oklahoma City.
I want to let viewers know who are watching us live at this hour, 2020 on the air, with breaking news coverage of these Oklahoma tornadoes, who is still in the severe weather threat zone, Ginger. And you said there are several states in the path of this system as it moves on throughout the evening.
It's been such a slow-moving system, and it is not just here south and east of Oklahoma City that still has some major danger ahead of it, but all the way through parts of northwest Arkansas, Missouri, southwestern Illinois. That will all sink south and east tonight. And a large part of this country needs to be aware, on high alert, and paying attention with their NOAA weather radios on, their apps on. All the warning that you can possibly give yourself, you'll need this evening.
Can't even imagine what it was like for the families in this same community where those 2 elementary schools took direct hits just a week and a half ago. Those same neighborhoods you and I were standing in, Ginger. But when we were standing there just a week and a half ago, we talked about how rare it is that a tornado would hit the same place twice. And we were talking about May of 1999, the last time a major tornado moved through Moore, Oklahoma. And now we're talking about 2 direct hits within 2 weeks.
It is. It's an unbelievable statistic that I did not think possible. Now, this part of the country always gets a lot of severe storms, and yes, more tornadoes than anywhere else, especially in May. But to have this happen in such a populated area, again, within 2 weeks, it just blows my mind. And I've chased storms for more than a decade. When I saw this setup today, I got a sick feeling in my stomach, and unfortunately, it has all come true.
Ginger, stay with us here on 2020, and I can report to our viewers that the Oklahoma Highway Patrol had been warning motorists to try to get off the interstate if that was possible. But as you can imagine, at rush hour, it was simply jammed on the highways there. There are some reports that motorists were hurt in this severe weather as it passed through. And as you heard Ginger report there, more severe weather on the way for parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, even as far north as western Pennsylvania.